Okay, the GPP hardware or the general purpose hardware, it's one of the key ways to disaggregate the network. We are now using a low-cost radio access network white box hardware. When we say white box, it refers to computer hardware such as servers or network equipments that is assembled using off-the-shelf components. Okay, when we say off-the-shelf components, one readily available sa market. Okay, so it is based on ORAN specified open front hole interface. Commonly, it supports the split option 7.2. Okay, split option 6, split option 8. Okay, these are considered on future studies. Okay, it carries out open ODU software protocols and realizes open source and openness of hardware and software. Okay, it helps realize also yung virtualization. Okay, yung mga network functions natin, they are already deployed or using virtualized network functions. Okay, using codification and orchestration. So ito yung example niya, no, of those white box hardware for our radio units. These are open radio units. We can use it with other open DUs. Okay, or this open RUs can be connected to the front hole gateway, okay, and then connected to our DU. Okay, so this is an example ng ng front hole gateway setup. Okay, for on your right, okay, it's the outdoor setup. We have multiple RUs situated and they are connected dun sa front hole gateway. And down to its bago pumasok dun sa 5G core natin, no, it's still connected to another front hole gateway that is connected with other RUs pa. Okay, in local area setup, okay, or let's say for our residential setup, no, we have RUs situated, or this could be are you situated dun sa mga houses, no? And these are connected dun sa front hole gateway going to the BBU. Okay. For the indoor setup, yun, we have our indoor sites or the RUs natin indoor, and they are connected to the front hole gateway and then going to the 5G core network. So that is the front hole gateway. Multiple RUs are connected, okay, before going to our BBUs. Okay. So we have density centric deployment, one on your left. Okay. Ang setup niya dito is one front hole gateway per cell, and ang cell natin has 8 radio units at the maximum. Okay. And ang setup niya is we have multiple front hole gateways connecting to the BBU. Okay. And on the middle is the coverage centric deployment. Okay. We have cascaded front hole gateways naman. Sabihin, when we say cascaded front hole gateways, it has it works in a primary and secondary setup. Okay. And ang maximum number of radio units that can be connected are 16. Then it connects those 16 RUs to the BBU, the baseband unit. Okay. And when we say GPP hardware, no, that is the general purpose commercial off-the-shelf servers that is available in market. Ngayon, in terms of the software, ayan, open source din yung software natin. One provider is the SRS RAN. So SRS RAN is a free and open source 4G and 5G software radio suite. Okay? Sabihin, it can provide us a full stack UE. So meron siyang you can simulate mobile equipment with that. Okay, they can provide a full stack 4G eNode B with 5G non-standalone or standalone GNode capabilities for your radio, and SRS EPC naman for your core network, a lightweight 4G enhanced packet core implementation with MME, HSS, and SP gateway. Okay, so this is available sa srslte.com. Okay, so you can download it and use it as your open source application for eNode B and EPCs. Okay. Also, for the open air interface, nag-provide din sila ng software stack, no? Okay, for the implementation ng non-standalone, okay, GNode B and standalone GNode B. Okay, yung non-standalone implementation nila is you have an eNode B and a GNode B. Okay, and ang primary node where your mobile unit will connect is dun sa eNode B. And if it sense na meron kang 5G capable and coverage, it shifts your connection to the GNode B. Okay, so that is your non-standalone setup. And for the standalone setup naman, okay, your run is running on a GNode B platform connected to the 5G core mo, the AMF and UPF. Okay. So this 5G software stack is available at openairinterface.org. Okay. And of course, in terms of our radio units, no, we have the USRP, or the Universal Software Radio Peripherals, for our software-defined radios. Okay. These peripherals are available sa etus.com. If you need USRP X series, network series, embedded series, bus series, or you need cables, accessories, antennas, okay, widely available na siya. Ibig sabihin, you are not constrained na ay sa isang vendor na ako kailangang maghanap. Okay? So with Open RAN, okay, mas malaki, or you have a greater number of suppliers for you, right? So this is an sample ng Open RAN solution. No? We have an ORUs, okay, and connected to our radio units, connected to our junction box, and then the junction box is connected via the optical cable going to our this is medyo malabo. Okay, going to our OCU and ODU. Okay, implemented using cloud. All right, and our OCU or the ODU na naka-set up in edge cloud. Okay, it's connected through the backhaul going to our data center, kung saan naka-host naman yung rig natin, or our non-real-time rig. Okay, this is a setup if the operator wants to manage the cloud by themselves. Okay, ako yung mag-set up ng virtualization ko. Okay, I need to set up my edge cloud, and I need to set up my cloud sa sarili kong data center. What if I want to leverage yung public cloud. Okay? This is an example of RAN solution, the AWS. Okay? Ibig sabihin, lahat ng components ko for my virtualization, for my cloudification, sinakay ko na lahat sa public cloud. Wala na akong i-maintain na server or anything. Okay? So my ODU, it's running on AWS EKS. It's a microservice. Pwede siyang naka-locate sa cell site or local data center running on AWS Outpost. Okay? And my CU and DU, it's running on my edge data center. Okay? Naka-ano din siya, AWS Outpost din siya. When we say AWS Outpost, it's deployment ni AWS na i-host ko yung mga platforms na needed mo on my machine sa iyong data center. Siya. Okay? So, sa AWS lahat magmamanage siya ng. Okay? Ang babayaran na lang natin is the compute power na kailangan natin for that specific functions. Okay? And going to our non-real time rigs, okay? We are already harnessing yung cloud native functions in terms of the AI, machine learning, the big data. Okay? Nandun na siya sa AWS region naman. Okay? So this is an example ng public cloud deployment ng Open RAN in which lahat ng components natin, yung hindi ko na problema yung GPP hardware, hindi ko na problema yung open source software kasi all of them are managed na ng cloud provider. So in terms of paano yung security ko, well, that is the risk transferred to the cloud provider. Okay? Paano yung disaster recovery ko? Okay? That is the risk transferred to the cloud provider. Ibig sabihin, if there's anything that would happen dun sa underlying systems or backend systems niyan, it's managed by the cloud provider. Okay? Kaya ganito rin pala kabilis yung deployment because they, again, as I say, when we harness the cloud, okay, ang bilis ng auto-scaling niya. If we need more compute power, sige, pa-provide kita. If you need less compute power, if you need to reduce your power consumption, ibababa niya rin. Okay? And you only pay for what you use. Okay? Yun ang tawag ito, yun ang market ni public cloud. You only pay for what you use. Okay?